route he decides to go for this race. I would expect him to go old route as we're getting started here, but I'd expect him to go old route since he's against an opponent that he probably thinks he's better than, so he might be trying to play a little bit safer, going for the safer route, but we will see what he decides to do.
I hope he does a new route run because route divergences are always fun for streams.
Oh, I agree completely, but we'll see what happens. We also see neither runner using the Blat split, which is so far undefeated in the tournament, I believe. So,
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, both runners putting themselves at a disadvantage there. So, we'll see
Blat
how that
split.
goes.
Blat split is the best split.
Oh, of course. Really good series time from Sloaters so far. Both had a really nice turnaround room, I believe. Sloaters gonna finish with a low 46, or Croaky with a mid 45. So both very impressive series times, for whatever that's worth.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Series Station, so it's kind of, yeah.
I mean, it's something you have to do, so might as well get good at it, I guess. So Sloater's going to have about a second lead coming out of series. Nothing too big, but we will see how that progresses. We'll see if Sloaters goes for the Fantoon skip that he went for during the last tournament. If he does, will he get it this time? I don't think either player is using Moonfall. I know Sloaters doesn't. I don't know about Croak, and it looks like he doesn't.
Yeah. I'm honestly a bit surprised Croak isn't using Meme Fall, but
Well, to each their own, I guess.
He just it's like the person that would use Meme Fall.
I agree, but I guess he doesn't feel comfortable with it. Both gonna pick up Morph Ball at relatively the same time. So nothing too interesting so far. Both runners not really making any mistakes for or this far into the race. But of course, there's a lot of things to mess up. One of them coming up pretty shortly, the climb. Of course, a pretty mechanically intensive room, so we'll see if either runner messes that up.
I think both runners are going to get it.
Right, both runners are fairly experienced, at least. I'd say more experienced in terms of Sloaters being one of the better runners we have in the tournament, so I don't imagine either of them are going to mess it up too bad. Oh, well, as I say that, he takes a fall there.
Maybe we're cursing it.
Looks like we've cursed the runners already. Unlucky. But such is life, I guess. Slaughter's on pace for a sub 5 bomb time. I believe Croaky is going to get it as well, but it's going to be a little bit closer. Or like right on 5 minutes, I believe. So definitely a good time. Sub 5 is pretty difficult, but both of these runners are experienced and they know what they're doing, so it's not too hard for them.
Especially without using meme fall, because that will make the climb a lot faster going down, and that will save you a few seconds to begin with.
I think Croaky took some damage in the Bomb Chorizo fight, so he dropped some health, so he had to get another cycle of drops to kill him, so he lost a little bit of time there. Not what you want to see, but pretty easy to recover from.
Alright, it looks like Sloaters is most likely going to do old route, because he's not going to be farming during a... He would be farming the pirates, or killing pirates and farming one if he was going to be doing new route.
Right, so in new route, you go up to Fantoon immediately, and so you don't want to be taking damage from those pirates, so you do a different strat that involves killing them with missiles. In old route, though, you go down to Kraid, which is significantly less dangerous, so it's a lot more optimal to just take the damage. So unfortunately, this means both runners are going to be going for old route, but this still should be a good race. Floaters at about a room lead, a room and change over Croaky.
It's like Croak was going for the golden mock ball there, where you do a Kago ball.
Right, so I believe the reason you do that strat is because it allows you to jump through the door transition, which saves time aligning the door.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Doing the Hoda Ruby strat there, bombing the block before he picks up the missile. I don't think that's actually any faster, but...
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not sure if it's any slower either. Might be about the same. I really don't know.
I don't really know either, but either way he opted to do it, so I guess he feels it's faster.
And Croaky picking up that super, not deciding to skip it.
Generally, you want to have 4 supers coming out of the bridge there, because there's one more CAC attack up to Kraid, which gives you 5, and that gives you enough to shoot all the blocks into Kraid's lair and shoot the mini Kraid. Since mini Kraid will most often give you 4 supers, that'll leave you with 5 supers going into actual Kraid.
Well, I guess 4 supers in the Kraid because you need to use one on the Ghidorah, or the eye door going in.
Right, my bad.
No, that's fine.
But either way, if you're going for the 4 super quick kill, you want to have 4 supers coming out of the bridge, which I don't know what kind of quick kill Croaky goes for. I don't know if it's the 4 super or the 2 missile 3 super. But either way.
Or 1 shot, 1 beam shot, 1 missile, 1 3 super. That sounds like the best one.
Whatever he goes for.
Hopefully it'll be a quick kill. Yeah.
We see the 2 missile 3 super there on Sloater's stream, getting a beautiful quick kill.
Somewhat lousy drops up from Sloaters' end.
Yeah,
Or it looks like
usually want to have more than one super.
I mean, it would be pretty decent drops. So it looks like Croak missed a quick kill.
Yeah, he shot early there, unfortunately.
Sloaters
So
is gonna have to use 2 missiles on this mini crate or 1 super. So yeah.
yeah, I'd imagine he would use 2 missiles there. If he was still feeling uncomfortable with his missile count, he could have pseudo screwed one of the pirates, but elected just to shoot through them.
And let's see. Looks like Sloaters is going for Crate Tank, so this is actually going to put him at 0 missiles. So he has to be careful when he goes to shoot the door going into high jump with a super, because he might menu one over and just shoot a P shot.
Well, these bugs here will... I think they are guaranteed missile drops since he has full everything else, so he may choose to farm them. Only farmed 1, so he is a bit low, but he does have missiles.
Yeah. I forgot about those bugs right there. Let's say those Zelas.
I don't really know enemy names, to be honest. See Croaky also picking up the Crate Tank.
Well, I'm going to call the enemy on Sloaters a Scream and a Sova just to spite a few people who are very adamant about it being called a Nova. I honestly don't care too much, but I just call it a Sova to get on people's nerves.
I'm indifferent as well, so I'll call it a Sova, I guess.
Thanks, Derp. Helping my cause.
So yeah, of course, it's been discussed in plenty of races since most people have gone for it, but Crate Tank is the first and primary safety you would go for in old route, since it gives you an energy tank extra for basically the entire run, and of course allows you to play a lot riskier in a lot of dangerous sections in the game, including, wreck ship, all the boss fights really, and Lower Norfair. We'll see if either of the runners pick up any more safeties than that, but for Sloaters especially, I don't think you will.
The main safety they would get would be Ridley tank, and that's an E-tank right after Ridley. And it'll give you a full heal, and also a 5th tank.
Right, of course makes the Lower Norfair escape a lot easier, especially if they are uncomfortable with their health coming out of Ridley. So it could be an item that they aren't planning to pick up, but might choose to pick up anyways if they get bad health drops from Ridley. So we will see how that develops.
Looks like Sloaters has Dash on B. Good choice. They're all good choices except Dash on Select.
Dash on Select.
I want to see
Cosmic Brain.
I want to see someone in this tournament race with Dash on Select.
I'll pass. Thanks.
I mean, maybe I should try myself, but I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't think anyone wants to do it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to do it, just make sure you let us know so we can commentate it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sloaters is actually having a really clean run. Hasn't made any major mistakes yet.
In before major mistake.
Yeah, of course I say that so he makes a major mistake. 300 IQ caster curse strategy.
Yeah. Also, Croak has Dash on B.
Is that default? Dash on B?
Yeah.
I thought so. Of course, we don't actually see what the rest of their controls are, so we'll never know.
My guess is that they are doing default with the item select and item cancel flipped. Or maybe just default completely.
Right.
Oh, right. Well, apparently Croak uses keyboard, so
Yeah,
that
that's
might...
true. Croak does use keyboard.
I did not know that, so yeah, it's definitely different, most likely.
In that case, it would be a little bit different between the runners. Of course, if Croak doesn't use all the keys on his keyboard to have the same letter as the original buttons all spread out on the keyboard, he's a disgrace. Nah, not really.
200
Anyways.
IQ. Actually, we're like 2,000. Let's be real here.
Just playing a 4-dimensional underwater Parcheesi with us here. Sloaters with a nice damage boost across that room.
I'm really hoping Slotus is going to go for the down grab on top of Red Tower. I always look out for that.
Alright, you see most top runners go for it.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, really nice. I believe that's the 100% optimal strat in that room, which is why most top runners go for it, but it is quite difficult, actually.
Yeah, you're able to do that room in about like less than 12 seconds if you're really, really good. That's so difficult.
Right. Croaky might be setting up for Alpha Spark here. And he got it. So that is one benefit of taking the Kraid tank. It gives you a lot more energy to play with, so you can go for that spark. It doesn't save too much time from the damage boost, but it is a bit easier. It does mean he needs to watch his health for Fantoon, since he loses about 50 from the spark, I believe.
Yeah, looks like Croak is going to go for Hero Shot instead. Missed it, but it's just kind of... Oh, maybe I should just stop talking until he gets up there.
Let's turn our attention to Sloaters real quick. Going for Ocean Fly, it looks like.
Yeah, Missile Fly.
And he gets it.
Yeah, really cool. Usually the setup for that is use a super missile, but you're able to do it with a missile and it's a lot harder, but it saves you super for later on.
Right. Of course, he had full super, so even if he did use the super setup, he would still have one for Fantoon if he was so inclined. But
yeah, he'll be entering Fantoon's with 2 supers.
Just wants to show off. Didn't get the speedball there, but he's still making really good pace. Sub 18 Kraid entry, or not Kraid, Fantoon entry is really good.
I hope your Kraid entry time is sub 18.
Yeah, you would hope so, but you never know.
I think I know what pattern Slota's already gonna get. Because I'm psychic, he's gonna spawn on the left and do a mid. Or right, my bad.
Huh?
Yeah, not a fast, and see? And I'm a psychic. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not psychic.
Could have fooled me. So, not the patterns you were hoping for on Fantoon, a slow mid, but still a 2-round Fantoon is nothing you can complain about in a race, so...
Yeah, because if you get a 2-round, you know he performed the best he could. Usually.
Right, we've seen some deaths on Fantoon in this tournament, so definitely getting the theoretically optimal kill is a lot better than dying. For whatever that's worth. Croaky also missed the speedball, unfortunately, jumped a little bit too high. So, the opposite of what Sloaters did, actually.
Alright, let's see what type of addict Slotus goes for. You could either go do attic from the left side or the right side, and left side is a bit harder, but looks a lot cooler. It looks like he's going for left side.
Right.
So this will save him a lot of health if he gets it right over the normal right side attic. Yeah, that's left side attic.
Oh,
Really nice.
Really nice from Sloaters. Is a Croak? I'm not sure what pattern he got, but it looked like he missed the X Factor. He had a few particles floating around.
Ooh, that's not good. If he gets a wow and a fast, oh man, Phantom being a troll because there's an X Factor
Phantom waiting for the X Factor particles to finally give a fast pattern.
All right, he's got to be done with this fight. Like, he's got to have one more super to hit. Oh, wow, another slow. He's got to be, yeah, he's got to be one super from death. There we go.
All right, and luckily, so of course, Phantoon has fast, mid, and slow patterns, but also his eye closes in either a fast, mid, or slow. And that was a slow eye close there, so even though Croaky missed the shot, he was able to get the missile in. So a little bit of good luck from Phantoon after a bit of a troll fight. And he's going to be heading to his gravity suit. Sloaters jumped a little bit too early to get the mock ball out of that room. Pretty swag strat there. So unfortunate that he missed it, but it's tough.
Yeah. Looks like Croak is going to go for a right side attic, so you'll be able to see the two different strats here. Right side attic is definitely safer. Oh, and he bonked. Unfortunate.
Yeah, he was a little bit high when he activated the Shine Spark. So he bonked the top pillar? I'm not sure what those are.
I'm not really sure what to call those either, now that you mention it. Kind of weird energy things.
Energy storage container. Whatever it is, he ran into it. Which is not what you want to see. But got through the room pretty quickly nonetheless.
It's the thing that holds atomics. Oh yeah.
I'll let you say what you're gonna say.
Talking about that energy pillar thingy. Getting hooked up on the small details.
I mean, the atomics are, at least in Metroid Prime, they are electricity based, so it would make sense if they're energy containers, since that's what's in them before Phantoon dies and everything gets repowered.
Either way, Croakomire now has gravity suit.
You can see the difference between these two runners, though. Sloaters picked up gravity suit close to, actually I think more than 2 minutes before Croaky did. So some experience coming in there. Sloaters, I can't stress it enough, is a very good runner.
Yeah, just got that one round on the snake. Also leaving the room with 4 supers. Botun only dropped 1 super, but he didn't use that many in the fight.
Right. Of course, you want at least 2 supers coming out of Botwoon. If you get a 1-round kill, it's usually you have 2 supers left over, so it's not a problem. But if you mess up the kill, it can get a little bit sketchy. So he also nails the full halfie. Another pretty tough trick.
Isn't good enough until he does a plasma spark. No,
Oh, of
but
course.
I'm kidding. But yeah, full halfy is it saves quite a bit of time over the normal strat of just kind of wall jumping around. Slitter's going for a meme flash suit.
I saw
And
Croakomire open the.
he actually got the flash suit, I
Oh,
think.
did he really?
Or was that no, that was the bad frame. Nearly got it.
But what I was saying was we saw Croakomire opening the door to the Sloaters refill as a bit of a shout out to his current opponent.
What a guy. Oh, and now he got the flash suit for real.
Yep,
And
that's
that-
the flash suit for sure.
And not the bad frame. Because there's 2 frames you can activate the spark. If you activate the spark on the wrong frame, I'm not sure which one's a good frame and a bad frame, but the bad frame will just instantly do the shine spark. And you're
Of
going to
course.
see him activate it in the Coliseum in just a bit.
Of course, the flash suit has an advantage over the normal blue suit that Dragon gives you. It allows you to run through the previous couple rooms, which saves a few seconds, as we just saw.
Alright, Croak going into Batu now. Worst fight in the game. Except Fantine's the worst. I couldn't tell if all of them hit or
I
not.
think they all hit, but I don't think they all hit his head.
Alright,
I guess
it looks
so.
like it's down. Oh, Sloaters. Ah, so close. He nearly had to Plasma Spark. But that looked like the good setup for it. He just sparked a tiny bit too late. You only have 180 frames to activate the spark. And you had to have done on like the 180 first or something. So really close.
He is a bit low on power bombs.
Mad
You do
props him
want-
for attempting it.
A few going into Norfair.
Speaking of that, Croak also doesn't have any power bombs. Looks like he's trying to get one for Dragon. Looks like he's just gonna give up on that one.
It is possible to kill Dragon in 3 sparks without the X Factor opening, but it is very tight. And pretty hard to pull off in a run.
He has a lot of supers though, so he should be able to use some of those in the fight.
I agree. Having a extra ammo into Dragon makes the fight a bit easier. Which he did get from farming, even though he didn't get a power bomb.
Looks like Sloaters is farming that crab right there. He's looking for some power bombs. There are the power bombs.
Right now, assuming he gets fast pillars, he should be good on power bombs, I believe.
I want to say so. Unless he does the south route, then he needs to farm one. If he does north route, he'll be fine. So after you get Ice Beam, you could either go up or down, or right and down, I guess. And if you go down, it's 2 seconds faster if you perform optimally, but if you go the upper route, then you will save yourself a power bomb, basically.
Croakomire actually also gets the flash suit there. Really impressive. So he's gonna get the same little time save that Sloaters did. Assuming he doesn't accidentally activate the spark. He actually doesn't have enough health to spark across
Yeah, that is a
Coliseum,
problem.
though. He took a lot of chain damage from Dragon at the end. And we see Sloaters going the northern route. Here.
Looks like he's not using it.
It is interesting. He does need to remember that he has it, so he doesn't accidentally use it somewhere unfortunate.
Maybe he's gonna use do it in the plasma spark area.
That would actually be
amazing.
really smart, actually. But he still needs more health to do it.
He needs to be careful not to activate it right here. All right. Looks like he's farming some supers. Maybe he's trying to maybe get health. I don't know. You're scaring me, bro.
With a nice chronic boost.
All right. It's like, oh yeah, he's going for plans to spark. Everything. There we go. Ah, thank you, Croak. I love you, man.
He's a bit low here, though.
But still, he got a plasma spark, and that's what matters the most.
You're right. Isn't getting any health drops either. Got a bunch of power bombs, but not much health. There we go. He should be fine now. There's nice fast pillars from sloaters. As well as a nice worst room in the game. That's a pretty difficult section of the game, and Sloaters is doing it pretty much optimally so far. But of course, there's still plenty of things to do in this part, not the least of which is Ridley.
I mean, this is a pretty scary health right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Sloaters should be fine, but...
Yeah, he got some nice health drops from the key hunters there. So definitely gonna be happy about that. Nice Kago there. Unfortunately, didn't get the double Kago, but still gonna be happy with that.
Looks like he's gonna kill both pirates at the same time.
Yeah, he should be a lot more comfortable with his health now, especially if he's used to running 3-tank KPDR.
Sloater saving a second by firing a shot in that particular way.
This is a beautiful Ridley fight so far.
Don't curse it. Right, he should be dead.
I think he's dead. Didn't take any damage until the very end, which is very impressive, actually.
Really bad health drops out of that, mostly small energy.
Right, but I think he's comfortable enough with the health he has. We will see, though. Not sure what Croaky was doing in that room. I wasn't really looking, I was paying more attention to Sloaters, but I just see him with a Shine Spark charge jumping around. A little interesting there. Sloaters took a couple hits in that Key Hunter room, but he still should be fine. There's a bit of a dangerous room coming up here, but of course Sloaters being a very good PKDR or KPDR and PRKD runner. Don't expect him to have too much trouble, and gets through the room with only taking a hit. I don't think that power bomb is gonna... Oh yeah, it did break the second pillar there. It gets the ball boost as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool trick. Got to jump. I thought he jumped a bit too high.
I didn't see if Croaky went for fast pillars, but he ended up power bombing the room there.
I think he went for it.
Taking a lot of damage here. Not what you want to see, but he's fine. Gonna refresh my stream. I'm having a bit of internet troubles here. And we see from chat, Sloaters is on at least a low 45 pace, which is really impressive for a race, considering his PB is a mid 44, and he had a pretty unfortunate Phantoon RNG. So this is definitely a really good run from him. Kind of unlucky that Croaky had to run against it.
Croakomire was going for the Shine Spark setup, but didn't get to charge.
Interestingly, just gonna reset the room. Ooh, that one was a little bit too early.
Croakomire just gonna use charge shots on that one. Alright, let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like Soda's got a Phantoon skip.
Really unfortunate from him, but he's still on a good pace, I guess. Yeah, Sloaters, if he manages to get a 44 in this race, would be really huge, considering how few people have actually ever gotten a 44 KPDR. For him to get one in a race would be really impressive. And Croakomire taking a lot of damage at Ridley.
Yeah, 14 health at the end of the fight. That's really low. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to curse it.
Slaughter's getting really unlucky with the drops in that third room.
I imagine he's going to miss all these last ones.
Still not great,
Drop.
but
He's going to have to go into the missile refill room. So it doesn't matter if he really doesn't matter too much if he baby skips or not, because he has to missile one of the doors.
All right, in this situation,
Just
would it
doesn't
actually
have
be
enough
faster to damage yourself down? since you have to go in the refill anyways?
I'm not really sure. Probably not. Probably still be fast to do the baby skip, but it wouldn't save as much time as it could, since he literally has the refill. Because he's one missile short.
Really clean baby skip though, regardless.
Looks like he knows, though.
Right. So this is probably not 44 pace anymore, but still a low to mid 45. Definitely very impressive.
Alright, I'm just not going to say a single thing about sloaters until after MB1. Alright, so Croaky is on his Lower Warfare escape.
He's probably going to take the Three Musketeers room a bit safe, considering he doesn't have as much health as I would imagine he wants to.
That thing nearly sniped Sloaters. Alright, so he's through. Because if he were to have missed 3 missiles or 1 super, he would have soft locked. And his last save was at the ship at the very beginning of the game, so...
Right, so that would be a almost certain defeat. But
yeah,
fortunately it didn't happen. Ooh, that was close.
Okay. I think he didn't really take much damage from the bombs right there. I'm not sure if he did a no damage hit from bomb. I think he did.
I don't think he did. Yeah, a really impressive run by Sloaters. I know I've said it plenty of times already, but it really is. I think
Is he going for a
Croak was he's going for a flash shoot there, I think.
It looked like he was doing a slope spark setup. Oh, and he killed the fish. I'm kind of indifferent on that, but some people take that fish very seriously.
I'll kill it if Sephi's watching. Just to let him know who's boss. So we have Sloaters heading into Mother Brain 3. And yeah, this seems like I want to say 45 1x pace.
So he's just showing off those horizontal bomb jumps right there. So it looks like Slotus is going to be finishing the game right as Coke is entering Turian then.
Looks like it. Might be a little bit higher than a 1x, but still a low 45. See a nice little dance coming in from Croaky as Sloaters finishes with an official SRL time of 45 minutes and 20 seconds.
So it looks like that, unless he split early, it actually was a 45 1x. So yeah, GG Sloaters. Now Croak is going to be finishing up. And a 29 in game. Alright, so now that Croak knows that Slotus has finished the race, I'm wondering if he's going to go for any meme strats.
Maybe he goes for the baby slowdown for the rest of the run.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I'd like to see that, but if he's gonna do anything, it's most likely that he's gonna save before Mother Brain just to guarantee that he finishes the run.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's see if he does baby slowdown. Alright, no baby.
He got it.
I think he got grabbed.
No, he didn't. I thought it really looked like he
got grabbed.
But
it must have been one frame off. Fortunate for him, unfortunate for us not seeing the baby slow down for the rest of the run. That would be cool. But yeah, it looks like he's just going to finish up. But yeah, that had to have been like a frame from being grabbed. So yeah, nice job on Croak for that. Croak can now miss 5 missiles, not 5 supers.
Right, and he gets it pretty clean.
He killed his HUD right there.
Well, interesting little interaction there.
Messing around with the turnarounds.
He had some pretty nice turnarounds in the G4, and we kept it going for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
I think I pointed that out, but not sure.
You did. I think. He's not damaging himself down. Oh, wait, never mind. He's doing some powerbomb explosions. Just a meme. Not damaging himself, though.
Alright, he could theoretically die here, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, you have to be so unlucky to die there.
Instead, just gonna lose some seconds to onion rings.
Oh, if you lay a powerbomb, it'll kind of just delay Mother Brain's rainbow beam. Looks kind of interesting.
Right, and it looks like Croaky is running about a mid 52, I want to say, which is of course, definitely a good time for a race, but against sloaters, it's pretty difficult to win with how good he is. But still an impressive run, for sure.
Sloater's just too strong. Please nerf.
Yeah, nerf sloaters.
Oh, the brain just kind of being a bit of a jerk, but she's going back in her corner now. "36 hyper beam shots and she's done." Oh, looks like Croak is gonna meme a bit. Looks like he's trying to go for going for a spike suit or flash suit. On Oh well, he just clipped through that pirate. Guess they only take damage from the echoes. It's kind of weird.
Of course, he's got plenty of time to do whatever goofy strats he wants to do.
Actually, do they take damage from echo or from? I mean, I know they take damage from the blue suit, but
I think what happens there is that he clipped through the pirate. Like his shine spark went fast enough that he clipped through the hitbox.
That's probably what it was. Also, nice left side shine spark. Trying to go into that gray door, but that's not going to work.
We'll see if he gets the escape that you would go for in Rambo.
Well, he doesn't have space jump, but he could get stuck in the door.
Space jump.
I'm not space jump, X-ray. Why did I think space jump? That's so random. What am I thinking? Anyway, what's he gonna do about the animals? I'm not sure. Because some people are trolls and will just leave them in there, kind of visit the animal room. Alright, he's visiting the animals. What a great guy. And gooped it. Yeah, I guess he's not gonna wait for that last guy.
Yep, saves all but the last one. What a class act. And
I hope he decides to get stuck in the door though. Looks like he's going for an Alcatraz out. I want to see him get stuck in the door. Just meme a bit. Oh, is he going for it? He's going for it. Croak, you're amazing. But yeah, he's about to do a trick where called deep stuck, basically, where you just get stuck in the door and basically you go in the door, wall jump check, and shine spark on the same frame, and then you're able to basically just get stuck in the door really far. And you use it in categories that require escape. He's not able to do it because he doesn't have X-ray, but it's interesting. So he's just having a bit of fun. You're able to use that in major glitch categories. The steam is annoying.
I will remind everyone that your aggregate time is totaled for the tournament in case you are tied with someone else. So Croakomire has lost a couple minutes on this run, so maybe not what he wants to be doing.
Alright, looks like he's just gonna end there. So GG Croak, and he finished with an official time of 54-48.
Unfortunately, did not get the deep stuck, but instead actually escaped the planet. So
Yeah.
in the end, I think he still got the better outcome, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, getting deep stuck is not the easiest thing, especially if you're not sure how to do it.
So yeah, definitely a really good race. Of course, Sloaters having a exceptional run, and Croakomire having a pretty impressive run himself, minus the little bit of fun he had in the escape. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
So I'm gonna check the schedule, see what more. There should be more races on Speed Gaming very soon.
Yep, we have 2 today, both on Speed Gaming 4. At 8 o'clock, we have Toaster versus Kano. And then after that, at 9, or whenever that ends, we have J-Ro versus In No Rush. So I think both are pretty close races, so you don't want to miss either of them when they're coming at you right here on Speed Gaming 4. So if that's something you want to see, then stick around. You won't want to miss it.
Doesn't look like either runner is gonna be coming in here and coming into voice.
I mean, we didn't invite them to voice.
I mean, Speed Gaming bot invites him.
All right. Well, looks like they aren't gonna do it then.
But I think that might be it from us, and both runners with a 22% as well. Basically synced end screens. So that, I think that is it from us. So yeah, there are going to be some races soon, so stay tuned for those.
Yep, gonna be at 8 o'clock, so go grab a snack and do whatever else you need to do, and we will see you in 30 minutes. So I think that's gonna be it for us, though. So on behalf of Speed Gaming, all the organizers, and all the runners in this tournament, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Is there anything you want to add, Beeps?
Follow runners and follow PG Dirt, basically. That's basically what I'm just gonna say.
Oh yeah, follow Beeps too, of course. It's one of the few Rambo runners out there, so that's not something you want to miss. That's gonna do it for us.